Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we make ready for the final round of the cruiserweight division of the Arcadian after we made a bet with the champion, the current reigning champion. This is it, Desiree. The cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission. The Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again you've cut through the competition. I'm confident you do the same this time. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponent. The lone wolf of the Arcadian, the Howling Blade. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter known for his unparalleled skill with a blade. Word ultimately reached the president, who recruited him to Ascension Arcadia. Owing to his good clean looks, he was immediately embraced as a baby-faced fighter, and he dazzled the crowd with his fantastical wing and blade of pulsating light. With the soul of Fenrir, a legendary wolf, he's able to unleash slashes that are as devastating as they are fast. You need to stay on your toes at all times. Now, march into the wolf's den, Desiree, and show him that you're no mere prey. If Utopia could be here to watch, I'm sure he'd be cheering you on. Do it for her as well.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
Looks cool.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
It's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey.
was blind.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command! Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stabbed. How delightful! Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Ow.
He's put the Colossus to the sword. Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine!
I feel stupid.
A pack of wolves!
The challenger, rise it again! Can they turn this around?
Try this!
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
What? Did I walk into a
Oh no, that was too
into a
much
border
for
or
the challenger.
something? Shit.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Yes, yes it is.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Cleave! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey. Can you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command! Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stabbed. How delightful! Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from? He's put the Colossus to the sword.
Oh.
You're mine! A pack of wolves!
Ah, bleeding, bleeding.
Try this!
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Okay, next try. Right?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Clean! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
do like toying with my prey.
Oh.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stabbed. How delightful! Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from? He's put the Colossus to the sword.
Oh, nope.
Must have hurt. But they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine! Pack of wolves! fight this!
The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Oh yeah, oh.
You're mine! Pack of wolves!
Cruising at the apex. One.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Good. You did it! You really did it! You're amazing, you know that? You are simply too strong for me. I gave my word and I intend to keep it. I will retire from fighting. With this, I've escaped imminent death, but I've also lost my purpose in life. Tell me, what I'm to do with myself now? I truly do not know. Let's avenge Boot Bomber together. The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment. And as good as killed my friend. I ought to despise him, I know. But as I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continue to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness. You fool, you can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death, and there are people who care for you even if you don't seem to care for yourself. All this time, Utopia's been fighting alone to try and save you. What? She vanished without a word soon after we developed symptoms of psychonecrosis. I searched and I searched, but I could find no trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when suddenly showed up and challenged Desiree. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated and that she decided to resume fighting. Let me make it crystal clear. You've been using your debt to the present as an excuse not to face the bitter truth. And in so doing, you've lost sight of those dearest to you. It was in order to save you that YouTube went after Desiree for her soul. She thought it was the only way she could be with you, who could see no life outside the Arcadian. I have no words. You're right about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you, like they did. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The President has done enough harm. I will help you to stop him. It's heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally. The Howling Blade is no more. From now on, it's simply Red Sarah. Let's continue talking at my gym. Utopia and Nayuni are there and they'd be happy to see you. Understood. There's one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. Bomber's kittens. Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after these little ones. We'd be glad to. Uni has been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. She must be upstairs with Utopia. I'll go and see how they are. May I come too? Of course. Utopia have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. Let's hope the president hasn't napped them or something. They're gone? We have a situation. Nayuni and Entropy are gone. Nayuni wouldn't take Entropy outside in her current state, and her terminal was left on the bed. Something's happened to them.
Desiree, the unenhanced warrior, for your contribution to the excitement provided by Ascension Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem.
That voice, it's the president.
However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. And so, as a safeguard against further deviations, I've taken Utopy and Neuni into my care. After some coaxing, Madame divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonecrosis. And it just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant we seek. A drop of life, it is called.
What do you want from us?
Two simple things. Desiree must continue fighting at the Arcadian, and you must never again meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. If you become Grand Champion, Desiree, our soul repository will be at your disposal, and I will even disclose the location of a drop of life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division.
So the president was a step ahead of us. One wrong move and Utopy and Neuni will come to harm. It seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Desiree. That's a lot of pressure. And there's no guarantee you will keep his word. I'm sorry to make you bear such a heavy burden. As a second, I do my best to bear it with you. As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the president's depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. To think the president would stoop so low as to abduct Utopy, convalescing as she is, and Neuni, a helpless child. I must do all in our power to get them back. And when we have, we must stop him once and for all. Deep down I know that's also what Hector would have wanted. Sorry, I'll be fine. As long as you do what the president says, no harm should come to my sisters. Now, ahead of your campaign to become Grand Champion, I want you to prepare as best as you can in your own way. Whether you train to own your skills or rest to recover your strength, see that you're ready for your next fight. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come and find me here when it's time for heavyweight matches to begin. I guess so. To be continued in 2 patches. Good. As I said, there's no guarantee the president will keep word, right? Until next time then, amaze and don't get lost.